What if I told you that in just 7 days, you can begin to change the hidden programs that quietly control your thoughts, habits, emotions, and even the way you see yourself? Not by forcing positivity, not by pretending everything is perfect, but by working with your mind the way it naturally learns. Most people live their entire lives reacting on autopilot, never realizing that their subconscious mind is running the show. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear isn't magic. It's awareness. And awareness is where real change begins. Right now, even as you listen, your subconscious mind is active. It's the part of you that breathes without thinking, reacts before logic steps in, and repeats patterns you didn't consciously choose. It was shaped by experiences, words, emotions, and repetition over years. The good news is this: the same way it was programmed, it can be reprogrammed, and it doesn't take years to start. It takes intention, consistency, and understanding. The first thing to know is that your subconscious learns through repetition and emotion. It doesn't respond well to pressure or In fact, those things often make it resist change. For the next 7 days, the goal is not to fight your mind, but to guide it gently, the way you would guide a child learning something new. In the beginning, awareness is everything. Most people try to change habits without noticing their thoughts. But thoughts are the doorway to the subconscious. When you start noticing what you say to yourself during the day, you begin to see the program running. The inner voice that says this always happens to me, or I'm not good at this, feels automatic, but it's learned. Simply noticing it without judgment is the first step toward change. Within the first minute of this video, if you already feel a shift in how you're thinking about your mind, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Burn. It helps us keep creating content that supports real inner growth, not surface-level motivation. As the days move forward, your subconscious begins responding to repetition. This is why simple daily practices matter more than intense effort. When you repeat a calming thought, a supportive phrase, or a new perspective daily, the brain slowly begins to accept it as familiar. Familiarity is powerful. Your mind prefers what it knows, even if it's uncomfortable. When you introduce new thoughts gently and often, they start to feel normal. Emotion is another key. The subconscious doesn't learn from words alone. It learns from how those words feel. When you pair a new belief with a calm breath, a relaxed body, or a moment of gratitude, you send a signal of safety. Safety tells the subconscious it's okay to change. This is why forcing affirmations while feeling stressed often doesn't work. The body must feel safe for the mind to update. Over the next days, your environment also plays a role. What you listen to, what you watch, and who you spend time with all feed your subconscious. Even small shifts, like reducing negative input or starting your day without your phone, can create space for new patterns. Your mind is always absorbing. Being intentional about what you feed it accelerates change. Sleep is another powerful window. Just before sleep, and just after waking, the subconscious is more open. The mind is relaxed, and defenses are low. Using these moments to reflect, visualize, or speak gentle intentions can make a deeper impact than doing the same thing during a busy day. As the week continues, you may notice resistance. Old thoughts may get louder. This doesn't mean it's not working. It means your subconscious is noticing change. Like any system, it reacts when patterns shift. The key is not to argue with these thoughts, but to observe them and return to your new focus. Each time you do, you weaken the old program slightly and strengthen the new one. By the end of 7 days, don't expect perfection. Expect awareness. Expect subtle shifts. You may notice calmer reactions, different choices, or a softer inner voice. These are signs of progress. Reprogramming the subconscious is not about control. It's about cooperation. At Brainora, we talk about these ideas because lasting change doesn't come from pushing harder. It comes from understanding how the mind works and using that knowledge with patience and compassion. When you stop fighting yourself, change becomes sustainable. Your subconscious mind is not broken. It's loyal. It follows what it has been shown repeatedly. When you show it new patterns with kindness and consistency, it adjusts. That's how real transformation begins, quietly and steadily. Before we close, take a moment to reflect. What belief would you like to gently release? What new feeling would you like to experience more often? Share your thoughts in the comments. Writing them down makes them more real. And if you know someone who feels stuck in old patterns, Share this video with them. You never know how one message can start a shift. Stay connected with Brain Aura. And remember, your mind is always listening. And what you repeat with intention, it learns.